Good morning children, welcome to our English class. Today we are going to finish our second unit of grammar part from that the one we skipped before the poem. So let us complete that and then we will go in a flow. Okay children, now today we are going to look into adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner. In order to get an adverb we need certain adjectives. All adjectives cannot be converted into adverbs, but few of them can be converted into adverbs by adding ly to the adjective. We all know adjectives. What adjectives are? Adjectives are describing words. They do describe a noun. They are used to describe a noun. For example, this chalk is smooth. Chalk is a noun. And how is it? It is smooth. So we do describe nouns by using the words that are called adjectives. And this I have taught you when in one of my previous videos as well, where I was teaching parts of speech and specifically adjectives as well. So we looked into it in depth, and we also learned the degrees of comparison. When we were learning degrees of comparison, I already told you what are adjectives, how many types of how we use them and all. Now here let's see few examples that are given here. Money is a safe driver. Here this statement says that money is a safe driver. When we add ly to safe, it becomes safely. And money drives safely. Here it says money drives safely. So here it is an adjective, and when an ly is added to it, it becomes an adverb. That is and it sounds as safely. So, but not all adjectives can be converted into adverbs. For example, good. You can't add ly and call it as goodly. Fast. You can only use that as fast, faster, fastest. But you can't use the term fastly. We do hear people using it as fastly, but it is not the right word. Now let's see. Adverbs of manner tell us the manner in which something happens. They are usually placed after the main verb or after the object. So here you see, what is the object here? Driver. Or here we do not have any main verb, but usually it comes before a main verb or after an object. So let's see a few examples so you will know how to write them. The courtiers were waiting eagerly for Tenali to bring in his painting. So let me write this down. The courtiers were waiting eagerly for Tenali's painting. So here what is the object here? The object here is the painting, and eager is an adjective, but when we add ly to it, it becomes an adverb. So this has become the adverb, and it precedes the object, and the subject is the courtiers. You all know subject and predicate, right? What is a subject? What is a predicate? Subject is about which we are talking about. Okay? So all that you have to remember is some adjectives can be converted into adverbs by using ly, and you should learn how they are used. Now, Tenali looks at the giggling courtiers angrily and walks out. Angry is an emotion, but still angry is an adjective, right? He is an angry man. She is an angry person. Then angry becomes an adjective. You are describing that person as being angry person. But when we are adding ly to it, that adjective is becoming an adverb. Now, in the first sentence, in this first sentence, the adverb eagerly comes from the main verb waiting. So, if we miss this word, the courtiers were eagerly for the Tenali's painting. Does it make any sense? No. This is the main verb. Waiting is the main verb. So, how are they waiting? Eagerly. So, this is how it makes sense. This adverb has to have a main verb as supporting by a main verb. Now let's see, there are few blanks given here. Let's fill them up with adjectives and adverbs. Now let me read out the sentence for you. Complete the following sentence with the correct form of the words in the brackets. So there are few words given there. I believe they are adjectives. You have to convert them into adverbs and then write a meaningful sentence. The sentence where the adverb of manner is put after the object and put a cross against the sentence where the adverb of manner is put immediately after the main verb. So, this is called immediately after the main verb. Immediately after the main verb, we have an adverb. So, that is what is saying. Let's see the blanks and then we can finish it off. Sriram speaks dash English. He speaks English dash, and in the brackets it is given correct. Now, if we see the example that is given before, the money drives safely. Money is a safe driver. So, money is a safe driver, which means she drives safely. So, when it was in the top sentence where it says safe driver, safe becomes an adjective. But when it is coming to the next sentence where it says money drives safely, then safely becomes an adverb. Now here, let's see by using this word correct. Okay. Now let's see by using this word correct. Now, Sriram speaks dash English. If we are using this word, then it comes here straight away as Sriram speaks correct English. He speaks English correctly. So we are adding ly to the word correct. Now the second one. Salim is a dash tailor. He makes dresses dash. He makes dresses dash. Careless is the word that is given for you. Now, Salim is a dash tailor. He could be a careless tailor. He makes dresses. How do you use that word if you want to convert into an adverb? It can be added by ly. Carelessly. He handles them or he makes them carelessly without any attention to them. Let's see the third one. You always speak dash. Please speak dash. Please speak dash. Now the words that are given here, loud and quietly. Pretty opposite, aren't they? So actually quiet. Quiet is given. Now, you always speak loud. Please speak. You won't say loudly, no? Because that will be an opposite. You will never ask anybody to speak too loudly. Unless you can't hear them. Or you can barely hear them. Now, please speak quietly. And it also makes sense when we join this sentence here. You always speak loud. You are saying that you are speaking so loud. So what will you ask if a person is speaking so loud? You will obviously ask them to speak in a low voice, and which is quietly. Please speak quietly. Fourth one. Be dash and do your homework. Be dash and do your homework. Homework dash. Now the words that are given here for you are careful, correct. Now you see here, children, be dash and do your homework dash. So which word can be used in this situation and which word is suitable for this situation? That is what you have to think about. Now, be, you can't say be correct, but you can say be careful. So here you can use the word careful and do your homework. Homework you have to do correctly, not carefully. Correctly. Here you will add ly, and homework is something you have to do, no? So that is the work, homework. That is the main verb, and the adverb is following it. Speak. Speaking is a verb, right? Speak, jump, laugh, run. All these are verbs, action words. So an adverb should follow immediately after main verb. That is what it says, right? Now the fifth one. Nandu is a dash reader. He reads books very. He reads books very dash. And in the brackets you have slow. So how can you use it? Now, Nandu is a dash reader. You can't say slowly reader. So, slow reader. He reads slowly. He reads books very slowly. So here it is also following the main verb, which is the reading. But it is not immediately following the main verb. Next one. Sixth one. Please be dash. Please be dash. Or do your work. Or do your work. Dash. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. The words that are given here are quiet. Now here I would like to stress on the spelling of quiet. Q-U-I-E-T, which means being calm. Okay. But when it comes to Q-U-I-T, that is used in different situations where we use, that is quite a long speech. Quite a long speech means in those circumstances, then you use Q-U-I-T. Here we are using Q-U-I-T-T, which means being calm. Now, please be dash or do your work dash. I want to sleep. So the word that we are using is quiet. Please be quiet or do your work quietly. Okay. Next one, seventh one. My mother shouted, dash, when I showed my progress card. Loud. Loud is the adjective that is used here. Now, my mother shouted loud when I showed my progress. Would you say loud or loudly? Loudly, because it is following the immediate main verb, and the main verb is shouted. Shouting is an action, right? So that is the main verb, and it is followed by an adverb, which is loudly. I hope these are clear. You can pause it here and then you can write them down, and I will write the rest of them. Eighth one. Please listen dash. Please listen dash. Here the word given is careful. Now, when you are asking somebody to listen something, what will you, the word, what kind of a word do you use? Careful. Carefully. Listen carefully. That is what I say, right? Listen carefully. Follow it carefully. Write carefully. So, please listen carefully. Okay? Ninth one. P.T. Usha is a dash runner. P.T. Usha is a dash runner. She runs very fast. Sorry. Dash. And the word that is given is fast. Now how will you write here? P.T. Usha is a dash runner. She is a fast runner. Okay. And how does she run? She runs very fast. You don't have to use ly here. Fast is fast. It doesn't change to an adverb there. Raghavati is a dash teacher. these are the exceptions. Don't forget and don't get confused and write ly here. Okay. Raghavji is a dash teacher. She teaches very dash. And the words that are given here, good, well. So both are used in similar contexts and both means same almost every time. See, when somebody asks you, how are you? How will you answer? Some say, I'm fine, thank you. I'm well, I'm very well, thank you. And I'm good, thank you. So, it means the same. But let's see how they are used here. Now, Raghavati is a dash teacher. You can't say well teacher. Raghavati is a good teacher. She teaches very well. You can't use good. She teaches very good now. She teaches very well. Okay. So we have finished these blanks, this exercise here. So with that we finished the grammar part from this unit, and we also finished the Dear Mum poem, and we have the sea reading part, which is the Emperor's New Clothes, which we'll look into in another class. And with that I guess we'll finish the unit. Okay children, so read them carefully, try to find new words and answer them, and write down the list of adjectives and see for how many adjectives you can add an ly and convert them into an adverb. So that is how you have to plan your writing. Make a list of adjectives and try and see adding ly to them. Some words, some adjectives do not convert into adverbs. Examples are fast and good. You can't say goodly. Okay. So look into them carefully, give it a reading, and please write these blanks in your notebooks. And for now, we'll call it a day and close our session for today. Hope you all are following the lessons carefully. And in our next class, we'll look into the Emperor's New Clothes, which is the sea reading part of our 4th unit. And with that, we'll finish it. Alright children, thank you.